Let's go to Genesis chapter 10, verse 1 through 5 to trace the lineage and bloodline of these Japhetic, white, pale-skinned people that have been so much of a trouble for us today and throughout history. Here's what it says in Genesis chapter 10. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were born sons after the flood. Listen, here it's about to tell us the sons of Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog and Madai and Javan and Tubal and Meshech and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz and Rephath and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha and Tarshish, Kittim and Dodanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. The scripture here is plainly telling us who Japheth is. He was one of the sons of Noah. His brothers were Shem and Ham. And we are told here in Genesis chapter 10 who Japheth's sons were. Now, the scripture says that everything is confirmed out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. So let's go to another book of scripture, the book of Jasher. Let's start at chapter 7 and verse 1, and let's see how it correlates and confirms what we just got done reading in Genesis chapter 10 about the lineage of Japheth. Here's what it says in Jasher chapter 7, verse 1 through 9 about the bloodline of Japheth. It says, and these are the names of the sons of Noah, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. And children were born to them after the flood, for they had taken wives before the flood. Verse 2, it's about to tell us again the sons of Japheth. And you will see that it correlates ever so perfectly to what we just read in Genesis chapter 10. These are the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tyrus, 7 sons. And the sons of Gomer were Ashkenaz, Rephath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Magog were Elishanath and Lubal. And the children of Madai were Achan, Zelo, Chazoni, and Lot. And the sons of Javan were Elisha, Tarshish, Chittim, and Dudonim. And the sons of Tubal were Arifi, Kesed, and Tari. And the sons of Meshech were Dedan, Zaran, and Shabashni. And the sons of Tyrus were Benib, Gerah, Lupirion, and Gilak. These are the sons of Japheth according to their families, and their numbers in those days were about 460 men. These scriptures are tracing with ever so perfect and clear detail the lineage and bloodline of Japheth. Let's continue to read on about the areas that Japheth went to and lived in. And you're going to see that it corresponds to the area modern day that we've been trained to call Europe. Listen, Joshua chapter 10, verse 1 through 18. Listen to what it says. And Peleg, the son of Eber, died in those days in the 48th year of the life of Abram, son of Terah. And all the days of Peleg were 239 years. And when the Most High had scattered the sons of men on account of their sin at the tower, behold, they spread forth into many divisions. And all the sons of men were dispersed into the 4 corners of the earth. And all the families became each according to its language, its land, or its city. And the sons of men built many cities according to their families in all the places where they went and throughout the earth where the Most High had scattered them. And some of them built cities in places from which they were afterward extirpated. And they called these cities after their own names or the names of their children or after their particular occurrences. Now here in verse 6, it's going to tell us the geographic location on the map that the sons of Japheth migrated to. Pay very close attention. This is coming from the scripture, not from Brother El. Verse 6, and the sons of Japheth, the son of Noah, went and built themselves cities in the places where they were scattered. And they called all their cities after their names. And the sons of Japheth were divided upon the face of the earth into many divisions and languages. And these are the sons of Japheth according to their families. Gomer, Magog. Keep close mind of Magog, because Gog and Magog, the descendants of Japheth, play a major role in history and in prophecy. So let those names Magog and Gog stay in your mind as I go throughout this discussion. Listen to what it says again. And these are the sons of Japheth according to their families. Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tyrus. These are the children of Japheth according to their generations. And the children of Gomer according to their cities were the Frankum. That's France. Who dwell in the land of Franza, by the river Franza, by the river Sinai. Here we see that one of Japheth's descendants dwelt in France. Europe. Verse 9, and the children of Rephath are the Bartonim, who dwell in the land of Bartonia by the river Ledah, which empties its waters in the great sea Gihon, that is Oceanus. And the children of Togarmah are 10 families, and these are their names: Buzar, Parzunak, Balgar, which is Bulgaria, Elisanum, Ragbib, Tarki, also known as Turkey, Bid, Zabuk, Ongal, and Tilmaz. All these spread and rested in the north and built themselves cities. And they called their cities after their own names. These are they who abide by the rivers Hitlah and Italak unto this day. Yes, Italak meaning Italy, Europe. This is the geographic location where the sons of Japheth migrated to. This is what the scripture is telling us. But the families of Angoli, Balgar, and Parzunik, they dwell by the great river Dubni, and the names of their cities are also according to their own names. And the children of Javan are the Javanim, who dwell in the land of Macedonia, also known as Macedonia, Greece, Europe. The sons of Japheth, the white people. Listen to what it says next. And the children of Medair are the Orilim that dwell in the land of Cursan, and the children of Tubal are those that dwell in the land of Tuscana, also known as Tuscany, by the river Apashia. And the children of Meshech are the Shebashni, and the children of Tyrus are Rushash, also known as Russia, Kushni, and Angalis. All these went and built themselves cities, and those are the cities that are situated by the sea Jabus, by the river Kerah, which empties itself in the river Tragan. And the children of Elisha are the Almanim, and they also went and built themselves cities. These are the cities situated between the mountains of Job and Shebathmo, and of them were the people of Lombardy. You can also look that up in history about the Lombardy tribes, the Europeans, Japheth, white people, who dwell opposite the mountains of Job and Shebathmo, and they conquered the land of Italia and remain there unto this day. Yes, the land of Italia, also modern day known as Italy. Verse 16, and the children of Chittim, keep close name on that name Chittim, also known as Kittim, because the children of Chittim, the ships of Chittim, they also play a major role in prophecy and in history. And the children of Chittim are the Romim, also known as Rome, who dwell in the valley of Canopia by the river Tibru. And the children of Dudonim are those who dwell in the cities of the sea Gihon in the land of Bordna. These are the families of the children of Japheth according to their cities and languages when they were scattered after the tower. And they called their cities after their names and occurrences. And these are the names of all their cities according to their families, which they built in those days after the tower. So there you see that the sons of Japheth migrated to the area that the scripture calls the land of the north, Europe, the land of the white people, the land of the pale skins. For those of you that need more witness about this, let's jump over to the book of Jubilees, chapter 8, verse 10 through 11, because it's going to correlate and confirm everything that I just got done reading to you in Genesis and in Jasher. Here's what it says in Jubilees chapter 8, verse 10 through 11. It says, and it came to pass in the beginning of the 33rd Jubilee that they divided the earth into 3 parts for Shem and Ham and Japheth, according to the inheritance of each in the first year, in the first week, when one of us who had been sent was with them. Here we see that the 3 sons of Noah divided the earth into 3 parts, and they cast lots for the earth. Listen to this. It's about to begin to give us an insight into the nature of Japheth and his mindset. Verse 11, it says, and he called his sons, and they drew nigh to him, they and their children, and he divided the earth into lots, which his 3 sons were to take in possession, and they reached forth their hands and took the writing out of the bosom of Noah, their father. Now, when you read in Jubilees chapter 8, you'll find that the very first portion after the lots were cast went to Shem. The second portion after the lots were cast went to Ham, and the third and last portion went to Japheth. So Japheth got the last dibs. He got the lowest end of the stick. He got the land that the other 2 brothers did not want. He was last amongst the brothers. Japheth, the white boy. He was last to Shem and to Ham. He got the worst land out of the deal. So that's going to begin to let us know that something was festering in his heart, and he felt a way that he got the last of it, that he got the worst of the deal. Now let's go to Jubilees chapter 8, verse 25 through 30, and it's going to confirm to us Just like we read in Jasher about the portion of land that Japheth and his descendants settled in. Here's what it says in Jubilees 8, verse 25. It says, "And for Japheth came forth the third portion beyond the river Tinah to the north of the outflow of its waters, and it extends north, easterly to the whole region of Gog." Remember, I told you, keep in mind that land of Gog, because Gog and Magog plays a major role in history and in prophecy. And Gog and Magog is connected to the sons of Japheth, the white people. Verse 26. Let me read this again. "And for Japheth came forth the third portion," meaning the last portion. He got the worst dibs. "Beyond the river Tinah to the north of the outflow of its water, and it extends northeasterly to the whole region of Gog, and to all the country east thereof. And it extends northerly to the north, and it extends to the mountains of Celt." That's the Celtics. You know, the Celtic tribes that they always talk about the Celt mythology and, you know, Braveheart, William Wallace and all that. Those are the mountains of Celt, of the sons of Japheth, the white people, towards the north and towards the Sea of Mauk, and it goes forth to the east of Gadir as far as the region of the waters of the sea, and it extends until it approaches the west of Farah, and it returns toward Afarag, and it extends easterly to the waters of the Sea of Miat, and it extends to the region of the river Tinah in a northeasterly direction until it approaches the boundary of its waters towards the mountain Rapha, and it turns round toward the north. This is the land which came forth for Japheth and his sons as the portion of his inheritance, which he should possess for himself and his sons for their generations forever. 5 great islands and a great land in the north, but it is cold. Here the scripture is telling us that the land of Japheth is cold. Europe, Caucasus Mountains, the winter, how they come out of the caves and the cold. That's the climate that they're born from. But it is cold, and the land of Ham is hot, and the land of Shem is neither hot nor cold, but it is a blended cold and heat. So Jubilees chapter 8, verse 29 and 30 gives us even more a clear picture that we are correct in saying that the sons of Japheth migrated to Europe in the land of the north where it is cold. The sons of Ham went into Africa where it is hot. The sons of Shem, whom we, the Hebrews, the Negro, and the Arab descends from, is in the land that is neither cold nor hot, but it's a mixture because it's in the middle. It's right in between the land of Japheth and the land of Ham. Yet it's closer to the land of Ham than it is the land of Japheth.